Have you ever woken up suddenly in the middle of the night? Not because of a sound, but because your bladder was calling out for help. Baba Sharma, now 67 years old, wakes up every night at exactly 2 a.m. Cold feet, a light racing heartbeat, and wide open eyes that refuse to close again until morning. Not because he drank too much water, but because just like many seniors across India, he drank it at the wrong time. A single glass of water after dinner, which seems harmless, can quietly steal away a full night's peaceful sleep. After the age of 60, our bodies no longer filter water as quickly as before. The kidneys slow down, the bladder weakens, and sleep becomes fragile, like early morning mist fading with the wind. But here's the good news. We don't have to go thirsty. We don't need medication either. We only need to drink water at the right time so that the body can reset itself naturally. Studies from America, including those from Johns Hopkins and Cleveland Clinic, have already confirmed this. If you follow 5 golden timings for drinking water in a day, you can sleep deeper, urinate less at night, and wake up feeling light and rested. And at the end of this video, I'll also share 3 gentle drinks, no sugar, no bloating, and ideal for the digestive system of Indian elders. Watch till the end and try this for just 3 days. Many have already reported sleeping better from the very first night. Before we begin, may I ask which city or village in India are you watching from? Is it Delhi, Pune, Chennai, or a small village by the Narmada River? Please comment below so we can greet each other properly. And if you find this video useful, don't forget to press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone in your family who's struggling with sleepless nights. Now then, let's begin with the very first golden time, the quiet but powerful moment that can help bring back a full night of peaceful sleep. After spending a long night lying quietly on your old wooden bed beside the window, your body wakes up in the morning in a state of gentle dryness, much like the soil after a chilly breeze passes over it through the night. The blood becomes slightly thicker. Blood pressure dips a little, and body temperature stays cooler than usual. Your kidneys, like an elderly worker just getting out of bed, are still lazy, not yet ready to begin filtering. And if at that moment you don't offer your body a sip of water, the filtration process continues to stay idle until nearly noon. By then, fluids begin to build up inside, and the body has no choice but to release it later in the evening, or worse, in the middle of the night. That's why, even when some people avoid drinking water in the evening, they still find themselves waking up at 2 a.m., heading to the bathroom quietly as the ceiling fan hums in the background. But just 1 glass of pani garam warm water at the beginning of your morning can change everything. Warm water flows through your stomach and into your intestines within minutes, gently thins your blood, helps your heart beat more steadily, and signals your kidneys to begin their work. According to Mayo Clinic, this is one of the simplest ways to support your digestion, ease constipation, a complaint that Auntie Meena from next door always brings up, and help the liver and kidneys detox more efficiently. A study published in the Journal of Human Nutrition and Dietetics found that people who followed this habit every morning for 6 weeks reduced their nighttime urination by up to 32%. They also felt more refreshed, experienced less bloating, and had fewer leg cramps during the day. So every morning, right after rinsing your mouth, simply pour yourself around 150 to 200 milliliters of warm water. No need to gulp. Sip slowly, just as you would enjoy a hot chai masala during your afternoon break. If possible, add a thin slice of adrak fresh ginger or a few drops of nimbu lemon to support digestion even better. It takes just 2 minutes, but it may become the small daily gift your body silently thanks you for. And who knows, on that night, you just might sleep through peacefully, to the sound of a gentle breeze and a dream that doesn't fade. Around midday, between 11:30 a.m. and 12:00 noon, when the sun begins to rest above the rooftop, our body quietly prepares itself for the main meal of the day. The stomach starts to release stronger digestive juices, just like a home cook preparing dal sabzi and roti for the entire family. And during this time, if you drink a small glass of warm water just 20 to 30 minutes before lunch, your body gently produces just the right amount of acid to digest the food properly without any feeling of burning or discomfort. This allows your meal, whether it's bangan, barta biryani, or kadi pakora, to be absorbed more smoothly and helps avoid common complaints like heartburn or bloating, which many uncles and aunties often face after meals. According to researchers in the United States, drinking water at the correct time, like this, can also help empty the stomach faster, reduce pressure on the upper digestive tract, and is especially helpful for those with high blood sugar levels. What's even more valuable is that when you drink water before meals in the right quantity, your kidneys also get to function more easily. They are not overwhelmed, not overloaded, and as a result, you are less likely to wake up at night to visit the bathroom. You don't need much, just 100 to 150 milliliters of warm water is enough. And if you wish to add a gentle aroma, you can drop in a slice of Seb apple or a few strands of Dalchini cinnamon. It's both pleasant to drink and supportive of digestion, especially after a busy morning of household work or errands. Just one small change, like this warm glass of water before lunch, can make your stomach feel lighter, your body more relaxed, and help you sleep deeper at night. Try it today itself. You may notice the difference after just one day. Around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, in a traditional Indian home, when the wall clock chimes softly through the quiet, many elders can be found sitting peacefully on their familiar wooden chairs. A cup of chai in hand, their eyes rest gently on the courtyard or along the sunlit veranda. But it is during this peaceful hour that the body begins to speak quietly, slowly, without warning. If you notice your legs feeling heavy, if your socks leave deep marks, or if your slippers feel tighter than they did in the morning, these may be signs of fluid retention. It's nothing unusual. When we sit for long periods, blood and lymphatic fluid naturally get pulled down by gravity, causing slight swelling in the calves, ankles, and feet. Many think it's just part of getting older. But the truth is, a well-timed glass of Pani Garam warm water can make a world of difference. As advised by health experts from Cleveland Clinic, senior citizens should consider drinking a little water during the mid-afternoon between 3:00 and 4:00 p.m. to gently activate the excretory system. At this time, warm water helps thin the blood slightly, allowing the heart to beat more rhythmically and the kidneys to function more efficiently. A study published in the Journal of Chronic Kidney Disease found that drinking water at this hour reduces fluid retention in the evening and significantly lowers the chances of being woken up by a full bladder at night. All you need is a small glass around 150 milliliters of warm water. Sip it slowly without hurry. If possible, take a short walk in your courtyard like Uncle Shanti, who walks 5 quiet rounds around the neem tree after each glass of water. It helps the calf muscles contract and promotes healthy lymphatic flow. It's a simple act, costs nothing, takes little effort, but it can help your legs feel lighter and your body more at ease as dusk begins to fall. More importantly, it may help you enjoy a peaceful night's sleep without being disturbed by sudden trips to the bathroom. After this afternoon moment, your body prepares for gentle movement toward the evening, and that brings us to the next golden hour we will explore together. Around 5 o'clock in the evening, when the sun begins to soften and the day cools gently, Uncle Prem often sets his cup of chai masala down on the stone table outside the veranda and rises slowly, stretching his arms to loosen the body. Some step out to water the tulsi plants, others sweep away the dry leaves, and a few prepare for their usual walk along the narrow lane that leads to the nearby mandir. This is the hour when the body quietly transitions into gentle activity, producing a bit of sweat, warming the muscles, and helping to naturally flush out toxins through the skin. But if we begin moving without hydrating beforehand, the muscles may stiffen quickly and the risk of cramps becomes much higher. For older adults like Auntie Asha, whose blood pressure tends to fluctuate, this can even cause lightheadedness or sudden fatigue while walking or tending to the garden. According to experts in senior sports nutrition, elders should ideally drink water about 15 to 30 minutes before engaging in any physical activity. This helps to gently lubricate the joints, maintain a steady heart rhythm, and prevent the body from being overburdened. Drinking water at this moment also promotes even sweating, just like a dessert cooler that runs more smoothly when filled with the right amount of water. As a result, the kidneys and bladder don't get overwhelmed later in the night with waste that wasn't processed during the day. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity noted that seniors who consistently drank water before evening exercise experienced less fatigue, fewer dizzy spells, and more sustained energy. They also maintained more regular daytime urination cycles and were less likely to wake up in the middle of the night because of an overactive bladder. So before you begin your evening walk, sweep the floor, or do light gardening, just take about 100 milliliters of warm water, just enough, not too much. And if you're someone who tends to sweat a lot, you can gently infuse it with a little Narayal Pani, light coconut water, or stir in a pinch of Sendha Namak Himalayan rock salt to support your body's electrolyte balance. Drinking at the right time can help you move with ease, avoid unexpected fatigue, and more importantly, it allows your kidneys to rest better through the night. It may seem like a small act, but it can lead to a peaceful, uninterrupted night's rest. Because when you've been mindful from morning till evening, hydrating to cleanse and detox at the right times, then this moment becomes the time to pause. After all, the true secret to restful sleep isn't only in how much water we drink, but in knowing when to stop. As the sun begins to set behind the temple rooftops, and the soft chime of aarti echoes from the mandir at the corner of the lane, many of us start preparing for a cozy evening, with our family gathering around for a simple yet fulfilling meal of hot roti, comforting sabzi, cool dahi, and a touch of spicy achar. But there is one small habit after dinner, something that seems harmless, which could quietly steal away your sleep through the night. It is the act of drinking water late, especially after 6 p.m. Uncle Ravi, aged 64 from Pune, used to believe that having an extra glass of water after dinner would help improve digestion. But instead, he often found himself wide awake around 1 or 2 a.m. with cold feet, an uneasy heartbeat, and a full, tight bladder. Each time, he would fumble through the dark hallway to the bathroom and after returning struggle to fall asleep again. The truth is, after the age of 60, our body no longer retains water as efficiently as it once did. The kidneys slow down their filtering in the evening, and the bladder becomes more sensitive, easily triggered even by small amounts of liquid. According to researchers at Johns Hopkins, older adults who stop drinking water after 6 p.m. tend to sleep more deeply, wake up less often during the night, and even maintain better nighttime blood pressure. A 2021 study also showed that seniors who avoided water for at least 3 hours before bedtime increased their deep sleep duration by almost 20% and woke up feeling fresher the next morning. But that doesn't mean you should go to bed thirsty. If you feel dryness in your throat, you can take a few small sips of warm water. Just 20 to 30 milliliters is enough to ease the mouth and throat. But strictly avoid cold water, aerated drinks, chilled bottles, or anything containing caffeine during the evening. These can not only cause bloating, but will also stir up the bladder, disturbing your rest again and again. If you've tried many ways to reduce nighttime urination without success, perhaps the issue isn't how much you drink, but when you drink it. Setting a gentle boundary. No water after 6 p.m. could be one of the kindest gifts you offer to your kidneys, your heart, and your sleep. Let the night remain peaceful. Let dreams arrive fully, carrying you gently from dusk to the first bird song of the morning sky. Many elders often ask me, after turning 60, what kind of water should we drink to sleep better and reduce nighttime urination? And to be honest, the answer does not lie in expensive bottled drinks or imported kidney supplements. The real answer lies right inside your own kitchen, where an old copper pot rests quietly next to a few slices of fresh adrak, a few drops of nimbu, and a humble clay cup that holds more wisdom than most medicines. There are 3 types of simple, gentle drinks, easy to prepare, friendly on the bladder, and especially suited for the Indian elderly body, particularly for those who often wake up at night to use the toilet. First is Pani Garam, plain warm water. It may seem ordinary, but after 60, it becomes the most comforting drink you can offer your body. Warm water soothes the stomach, keeps the heartbeat steady, softens the bowel, and avoids the shock that cold or fizzy drinks can cause. When you sip it after washing your face and offering your morning puja, it gently wakes up the entire system without noise or rush. In the afternoon, after a short nap, another small cup of warm water helps with digestion and makes you feel light again. The second is fresh ginger water, just a few slices of adrak in warm water. This helps reduce bloating, aids digestion, and gently warms the stomach. It is especially helpful for those who often feel cold in the belly in the early morning or feel dizzy when they move around. Our neighbor Auntie Meena sips it every morning before going out to pick methi from her garden. She says it makes her stomach feel calm and steady. The third is diluted lemon water, just a few drops of fresh nimbu ras in warm water without sugar, without ice. It helps detox the liver and kidneys, offers a touch of natural vitamin C, and cools the system. It must never be too strong or sweetened, especially for elders like Uncle Gopal who have diabetes, because then it may cause more harm than good. Now, let me share a simple routine that can gently support your health every day. In the early morning after brushing your teeth, begin with a glass of warm water or mild ginger water. Before lunch and again around 3 in the afternoon, you can sip diluted lemon water or simply continue with warm water. After 6 p.m., try to stop drinking water or just take a few sips if your throat feels dry. There is no need to drink too much at once, and no need to depend on strong diuretics. What matters more is timing drinking slowly in small sips throughout the day, just like how we enjoy our evening chai. And most importantly, know when to stop so your body can rest, your kidneys can relax, and your bladder doesn't have to wake you up at 2 a.m. Just one small change, starting from your very own kitchen, can bring back a deep, steady, and peaceful night's sleep like the restful nights from long ago. Try it for just 3 days and feel the difference in your sleep, dear uncle. Warm water, a gentle ginger brew, or a few drops of nimbu mixed into a clay cup. Sometimes these simple companions are the quiet guardians of your restful sleep. They do not chill the stomach nor burden the bladder. Instead, they help the body release toxins gently, like the soft rhythm of a mantra whispered at dawn. Just try this gentle routine for 3 days. A sip after waking up, a little before lunch, and once again in the afternoon. Then pause completely after 6 p.m. There's no pressure, no medicines, just an invitation for your body to return to its natural rhythm, like a peaceful evening in your native village. If you found this content helpful, please consider sharing this video with your loved ones and friends, especially those who quietly struggle with broken sleep each night. And in the comments below, let me know what time of day are you planning to begin this routine. Or simply type the number 1 if you believe that peaceful sleep is never too late to reclaim. You're also warmly invited to subscribe to this channel so you never miss the next video. Each one will gently guide you through Indian-rooted, natural ways of caring for your health, especially crafted for wise hearts above the age of 60. Until then, take care. And I look forward to meeting you again in the next video.